You don't want no problems, you just talk like you do. Let me show you that you don't want no problems.
What's goody? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. First of all, let me start by saying this is Kamisha Reviews, and my girls are lame. So what I decided to do is leave them in the dust. I'm gonna go live without my girl, period. So the undisputed isn't here, okay? Goody with so much wisdom isn't here. The fast forward queen is gonna be like, where's the reunion? And Lee with the I'm so busy I can't really be alive. Okay. And my girl Erica coming through. I miss Erica. But you know what? We're gonna push through. Cause this is Kamisha Reviews. Point blank period. The queen of reality. Now I am gonna do a rant here about the show. Let's talk about this showcase. Wait, hold on. Yes, let's talk about the showcase. Now it was so much put into the showcase that everybody on this panel said we wasn't even going to see the showcase to the final episode, and we were all right about that episode. What I don't understand, why do I get messages when I am? Okay, whatever. So it was such a big deal about this whole thing. I said we also going to get the end. Correct. Correct. So since it's going to be at the very end, I'm sorry, y'all have messages in here and didn't even know. Who is this? Okay. Okay, that was weird. That was weird. Okay. Sorry, y'all had a weird message. I can't even get this out. So the whole thing I'm trying to say is there is supposed to be a showcase, correct? And it was hyped up this entire season. That's like the showcase was. So I was expecting to see, I don't know. I was expecting to see something else. I feel like I don't know, no shade to the talent because there was talent there, but I just feel like I was expecting more. So the showcase was like a, and I don't want to be a hater because to be fair, this entire episode was full of haters, full of haters. Okay, let's start with this. Kobe, girl, I was rooting for you this whole season. I really was rooting for Kobe the whole season. But this is what I feel. Okay, you have Doctor Latoya, and you have Kobe, who are friends, sisters, sorority sisters, whatever. They look out for each other. Not cursing, Lord have mercy. Kristina is like the third wheel. Ugh, she's here again? I got it. We'll figure out something where we ain't gotta talk to her. Okay? Teamwork, activate. I really want her to hear them. I really want her to hear what I'm about to say. Let me see if she'll like it. Hold on. Okay, I'm drinking a little bit, so y'all bear with me. Okay. I don't know why I'm going slow with this. Okay, so with the whole thing with Kobe and Latoya, I feel like that there was like, and I hate to say, I don't know what it was with the two of them and Christina, but to me, they tried really, really hard, and I mean they as in everybody involved, to paint this narrative. You know, I'm gonna change this title. Hold up, if I can. I'll do it on YouTube. Hold on, I'm about to change this. Now, for those of you who are going to complain that I took too long to get to this point, to you guys, I want to say, in my mind, upper mama voice, I don't give a damn. Now that I've completely had this full shot, I took my time and I drank it. Let me complete my thoughts. Christina was hated on a lot on the show. Brandon was also, but right now I'm talking about Christina. And in the beginning, the narrative, and I said narrative painted by all. Take it how you would like to take that. As a rebel blogger, as I am, and I say again, rebel blogger. Point blank, period. I don't care who gets mad. Period. Hey, Phil. I've been trying to figure out this whole time. Is that a quilt on your picture? Okay, I'm getting off track. Christina was hated on the entire season by all. I don't know what she did or anything. Let's go to the showcase. Even when it came to the showcase, it seemed like when it came to Christina and Brandon, as well, I really don't want to bring Brandon in it, but he's a part of it, obviously. Smart comments on these things. But it came to Christina. Christina's here. This is her play. This is the start. It's, it's always something. She can't do anything, I feel like. I really don't. And it seemed like some people did not want to see Christina and Brandon succeed, in my opinion. That's what I feel. They didn't want to see her succeed or him. They want to say they had haters on the show. They did. That's the messed up part for me because when you watch the show in the beginning, especially that first episode, it's like, okay, what are we watching here? Because you see Christina and Brandon can't get it, go at it. And that's normal married life. Let's be clear. Boyfriend, someone you love, and it's to be fair, person of color, it's gonna be in public and at a function. Barbecue. This is a picnic. Wine situation. Function all the same public. Now the whole thing with the you said, I said, you said, I was there. Someone told me this, test all that other bullshit. Look, with the whole thing with her, Anthony, and the publicist and everything, that's the whole, it's murky. I know there's more to the story because there's always more to the story. But even we take that out. You look at Star Factory and you look at the fact that he has been developing a talent this whole season. It was the hateration for me, and I'm gonna see if you guys caught it when Sean came in. Kobe was like, and it was the way Kobe was saying it. Just like I think about that scene from Good Times when one of the older person people saying they're being disrespected, and she was like, "It wasn't what they said; it was the way they said it." You know how your auntie or somebody can get you together and make you feel like a piece of crap that you are. Whatever you said was trash. You know, she was like, "Who is that? I don't know who that is." But look at how okay, I don't know. I'm not gonna say verbatim like you're trying to say, look at how close they were in proximity, whatever. And then all of a sudden she was like, and look at Brandon, he's just over there. But okay. I was like, why are you smiling so big saying this? Because if that was my friend, he'd be like, wait a minute, girl, who is that? Like, I'm talking about some confessional. Who is that she talking to? Brandon need to get over there because I don't know who that is, and I don't like how that look. Thought my friend. Then here goes Christina's confessional. Oh my God, look at us. We're all wearing the same color. What does that mean? What something positive, as she said. Nothing negative. Something positive. Then she was like, I don't know if that's an old boyfriend. You just kept making comments the whole time. Like trying to say she was all good, so excited because he was there. All kind of stuff. And I'm like, what? You want them to break up? Do you want? And then let's move on to the talent. I'm sorry, I forgot a little mama name. Naya, whatever. She's up there singing her song. Uh, oh, whatever. Do your thing, baby. So she's up there singing and all kind of things or whatever. But all of a sudden you got Kobe. Hey, Lee, boo boo. All of a sudden you got Kobe with, oh, did you see how she was dancing? I didn't know Brandon knew how to do that. And is that how you choreograph? I have to go. The entire episode, the entire episode, she literally, it was just hateration. And I thought it was this episode, really it was the whole season. The whole season. Different parts. The sorority sisters did not want Christina to, I don't know, prosper, be happy. I don't know what it was. It was weird. It reminded me of the Jessica Janelle thing. I don't get it. It's cool you come on
Mm.
show together as friends and all that. That's cool. But I didn't understand. Like the whole, we waited. We all stay on this panel. Hey, in this season is gonna be the star show. We're gonna see the the whole thing. And, and then it's like Anthony, you bringing that dude over, which the dude was creepy. We gotta get to him. He's gonna be a whole part. Um, creepy, creepy. You brought that food. You brought that food there for what? Like, cause you want that dude to succeed. Uh, I actually invited Anthony to come on the panel. No shade. I did.
No, no,
I
no.
wanted to. I wanted to. I wanted to him to give his opinion, but of course he had to go to church, and he's got to do something. I was just like, all right, Lee, come on, girls. I've been going off about the past 16 minutes actually. Damn.
Sorry, I was trying to like do a like quick fast forward to see to see if I missed anything, but I ain't missed nothing. Um, so you already talked about the Harper Rain man.
No, I didn't. The first thing I started out with was, well, yes, I did. I was talking about the Hopper Raid. I kind of was talking about how I felt. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I was just Star Factory. Go for the Hopper Raid. You go right ahead. Let's get started.
So they finally had the, well, I guess that was like an extra surprise for us that they had the little Harper Ray influencer event and the ladies
Hmm.
show up. And it was basically like, what's her name? Christina was making Kobe feel some kind of way, like, oh, thank you for coming.
Hmm.
I know that we had our differences about
Hmm.
the, and I was just like, just say thank you for coming. Like, you don't have to add, like, you don't have to throw salt into the wound on saying, I know that we had our differences about this collaboration, knowing that that's a soft spot for her.
Right. And now that you said this was another hater moment. Like to me, it was like this. You were so hyped to go to it. Oh my God, this this is a good event. Like surprise, because there was a lot of influencers there in Detroit at that party. Like to meet you and
Mhm.
flexing. Like baby, you my mentee. Let me show you what the queen can do, honey. You got this. You in this place because of moi. I'm sorry. She ain't gonna say it,
Mhm.
but I did. Did she flexed, and she have every right to do that. Like, man, you trying to get to where I'm at? Point blank. Period. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Kobe got on my nerves this episode. I like Kobe. I like Russell, but she got on my nerves. And the more I thought about it, I felt like that they literally was talking. Oh, I feel I'm gonna get to Miss Doctor. That she literally, but she made the most comments. Phil, what did you think about that? They both was hating on her. I really hadn't got to Doctor, but I don't understand. They came to the event and she's talking about, oh, this is a good event for the
Mhm.
wine, for your wine. So you guys took advantage of a moment that you knew was a good event to go to. But when it came to the Star Factory, there was so much slings and arrows and a
Okay.
lot of weird hateration crap. This from the came.
So
Go ahead, Mama.
now I can understand, what's her name? Dr. Latoya. I
Hmm.
can understand why she um had made the comment about this is a good event for her wine. That's a true statement because there's a lot more influencers, a lot more people that can get her brand or her wine brand out there too. Because there was a lot of black influencers there.
No,
So
Lee,
get
Lee,
it.
I no, no, Lee, I agree with that. What I'm trying to say is they were so happy to do that because it benefited them. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh
They
yeah,
was
it was.
happy to go. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, it was the event was awesome for all of them to take advantage of it. Okay, what I'm trying to say is Christina planned it all. You went happily because it benefited you. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Mom. I'm sorry to
I
interrupt you.
definitely no. I definitely agree. But, well, I guess you said the short version because I was going around the long way. But yeah, her going to that event, it was going to benefit her in the long run. She's being now um, in the same room as a lot of influencers that can take her brand to the next level, whether it's her wine brand or her doctor's office or whatever other business ventures. At the Star Factory, there ain't that
Mm.
because little Miss what's her name, out of breath,
Mm, mm.
ain't gonna be promoting no wine.
Oh my
So
God. With
little Miss,
the negligee on. I was like, what did
yeah,
she got on?
yeah, little Miss out of breath ain't promoting no wine. So I can understand why they would go to the Harper Ray event because they had a lot of influencer. They had
Mm-hmm.
a lot of influencers, and she basically she was able to handpick which influencer, if it wasn't Christina or Kobe, to advertise her wine.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
That's it.
So, so the whole thing with that is 100% correct. Now, I feel
Ain't no
like
shade though. I don't
I
shade.
feel like I feel like that Christina was trying, like she was trying, like you heard it even in her confession. You know, you confess you're by yourself, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So then you're just talking to yourself, like can you keep it real? Like when they were by themselves, it was just so much hate. I
Mm-hmm.
did not like how she was. It bothered me so bad that when the girl was singing and stuff, and she was talking about the Brandon and stuff, and then how Sean was there. Is that her ex or something? Look at how she got so hyped. Where Brandon at? He just standing over. I didn't like none of that. I didn't. You probably her friend though.
Yeah, I didn't like if I was. I don't mind supporting my friends or
Hmm.
family members and certain stuff, even if
Hmm.
it ain't my thing. But I'll just say, okay, this ain't for me. But I'll come and support and go on about my day. I don't need
Right,
y'all. They don't need those side comments because they probably already stressed out enough.
girl. You just said her mouth full. You can tell. You can't imagine they're going through behind the scenes.
First of all, you don't never. I'm 100% sure that these men didn't have an event coordinator, which is why it looked as bad as it did.
Girl, but it didn't look as bad as the men's movement thing. Let's not go there with the crickets in the empty room, okay?
And the three people on the march.
Ah! Also, there's no longer a mark, baby. We just walking. Cats were
Right.
walk.
Light jog.
But
Um,
go ahead, mama.
yeah, that's how I feel about that. But
But look, little mama was trying to do her thing. She was. But I just felt like they were coming at Christina. That would bother me. I know that Latoya made some comments, but Dr. Latoya to me is so overstepping that this is so annoying. Like I don't even understand. Are you trying to make your character an overstepper? Because literally what she did the entire season.
well, I don't know how to. I actually liked Latoya this season. She minded her own business. That
No,
paid
she
her.
didn't.
Yeah, for the most part, yes, she did. It wasn't until she was brought into the drama.
Mama, she was not brought in it.
Yes, she
Not
was.
how was she brought in the
At
drama?
at the skating ring, you know.
Ma'am, I watched that. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. It's funny you say that because of the comments that Christina. What you put, Dre? Sounds good. When the comments that Christina made, I said, let me go watch it again. I wanted to just watch the episode, and I kind of fast forward to the part of the skating ring, and literally the whole argument, Christina and Kobe are going back and forth. uh Latoya was kind of like in the background. I'm just keeping it real. She was, and all of a sudden, she just kind of she did just sat there. Then when she said, being fake and da da da, she looked directly at Christina. Because to me, it's like if I'm having an event or it's a function, I'm gonna make my anger at both of y'all. Look, I'm gonna look. What are y'all doing? It's gonna be a y'all, a plural. Nobody's name's gonna be called. I'm just telling you, I broke it down. You know me, because I was like, why is she saying that? I said, now I see why she's saying that, because that's the opposite. That's how it looks. She had no reason to say anything. I'm telling you, she didn't. Nobody got up. Nobody flexed. Nobody. The husband was there. There was no reason she should have said anything at all, Mama. Nothing.
But she did, and now we're here.
Now, first of all, if she would have like the would have gotten to it really bad or something like that, and she would have kind of stepped in, like girls, y'all. Okay, I would have said yes, I understood that, but no, you just stepped in. And every time she stepped in, it was never like a good time. Feel
So
the
maybe
champion, Missy.
maybe she meant she meant well. She just said it at a bad time.
She called the girl fake in her face at a skating ring, and there was a whole heated argument. Girl, I would have checked it so badly the cameras wouldn't have got it fast enough. If you don't shut the hell up and I ain't talking to you that time, and I'm already mad also, girl, that was no. I'm surprised she ain't dragged up a field. Because that whole scene, I kept saying, why is she saying so? I said, okay, whatever. Let me mind my business that pays me. Because this doesn't make any sense. So, and then she stepped in after that every time. And I just, the only thing I could actually say, Lizzie, I would say if she was to actually get mad because of her wine thing, she would be in her right to do that because it was her event. And other than that,
Yeah.
that's it.
Well, well, yes, she could be mad about that, and then also she can be mad about how when they was at the little um, prayer brunch, whatever was said about the whatever the publicist had said or whatever that he say she say Brandon said, she could be mad about that too.
She can't, because I even said at the beginning of the live when you came on, I said, Christina, if you listen to this, I have to admit that was a murky situation because it was. And of course, we don't know because, of course, we probably found out the reunion. Thank God it's being taped. Hey, yo. But what I'm saying is, we're not gonna know until maybe we see this play out because I do believe there's more to the story. But it was
Mm.
very, very, very murky the whole thing. And Anthony was just, we can call her right now. We can call her right now. And I was like, oh my God. And then when you called on the phone, you put this girl on the spot. She sounded like she was afraid. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, I thought it was a reliable source, sir.
I
There's
mean,
more to that story. I do believe it. On both sides. I believe in what's the story. I do.
I'm just hoping that it come out in the reunion. I this reunion shouldn't be two parts. There's no reason for it to be.
Oh, it is two parts?
No, I said there's no reason for it to be two parts.
I don't think there's a reason for it myself. I think it should all uh and it's gonna be mostly no shade. It's gonna be mostly about Brandon and Christina. We're gonna get
Yeah.
to hear about the emotional affair or whatever, with the artists and all this stuff, which we did find out was on Love and Hip Hop, whatever. But anyway, it's just gonna be the
Mm-hmm.
emotional affair with that. And then the arguing, the back and forth, you know what I'm saying, stuff, whatever. And the Kobe and Christina. I mean, and then Anthony and Brandon. Literally, Brandon and Christina are like the glue and everything that go through the show. We heard less about prayer and more about Christina and Brandon.
Yeah. Which I'm not. They can do without season two because we waited all this. We waited 10 episodes for this Star Factory to produce this. First of all, um, what's his friend's name that owned the club?
Oh crap, I forgot his name. He
Bravo.
kind of, yeah, bravo.
Okay, so first of all, society is a chain club. There's one
Mm,
there's one in DC, there's one in Silver Springs, Maryland, and there's one in Atlanta. At least that I know of, and they all look the same. The club that they was in earlier in the season ain't the same club that they was in at this Star Factory show.
gotcha.
If you
I'm gonna
go
say,
back and look,
oh really? Okay, well you need to send me a screenshot. So for me, I'm gonna say this. I do want a season two.
I don't.
I do. But I want to honestly see a season two where Christina is singing and Brandon has got some talent coming in. But I know I'm gonna say I forgot. So there was one point in time when Kobe was like, "Look at how close Christina and this guy standing close to each other." I rewound the scene when she's saying it. They were staying so far apart. I'm like, "What are we doing here?"
Mm-hmm.
Did you remember that scene? She was like, "Look
Mm-hmm.
how close they are," and I'm like, "What?" I rewound it. I said, "Maybe I'm tripping." Okay, maybe they did it really fast. Girl, she was turned one way, he was turned the other way. Then all of a sudden, he tapped her on her arm to say, like, "Hey, now I ain't gonna lie. Let's talk about him real quick." He looked like a man that felt like Christina is the one who got away. What do you
Mm-hmm.
think?
Yeah, he could. I mean, but I also wasn't paying attention to that, so I gotta go back and relook at that.
Oh, girl, please. He was acting like then he was somebody got some seniority because he was like, he's like, "Yeah, You, cause okay, she called him Sean. The first thing he said, yeah, that's how you know you know. Who she said, I know you long, how long I've known you, or how close I am to you, because no one called me that. And she said, you gonna forever be Sean to me. And then he said, I guess I got seniority. And then Brandon picks up her head with the rings on now. I got seniority. I said, Brandon, you better say that. Talk your shit. Because he was getting on my nerve, acting super creepy. He was. I'm gonna get you to sing, and I want you to sing, and I'm gonna cut your album. Da, da, da. I was like, ooh, I probably said that's a hard pass.
Hmm.
I'm gonna let Brandon work on that, so I'm good. Now he want to work on a song with her. I think he still loves her. The way he was looking at her, I was like, no, ma'am. You need to go back and watch. That man's in love with her, and probably always has been, and hate on Brandon because of it. I do believe he did try to take his clients. Why would a client say the things that he was saying that client told him? Why would you make that up?
Yeah, I don't, I don't know, but I mean, you can't be mad at because she's the one that got away though. Like if you, well, I can't take. Listen, I done witnessed somebody being secretly in love with somebody that I'm dating, so I understand it.
Mm,
It's like oblivious. They try to be oblivious to the situation,
hmm.
or they don't want to admit admit it.
Okay.
But I mean, that's her thing. That's a her self problem. Not, yeah. I don't know. I don't know
So
where
you
to
don't
come
want
from
to,
that.
yeah, you don't, you don't want a season two.
No, we
Phil, you
listen.
want a season two also? Phil said he want a two-part reunion and a season. He said Sean was disrespectful, which he was.
He was, and yes, it was disrespectful. But no, I don't want a season two. We can listen. Since I won't be listening, Carlos King, can you release the Love and Marriage DC um, premiere date so I can make sure that I'm in DC for the premiere? That's it. And that's the post.
Yeah, so that way I get my behind the scenes for my niece. She'd be like, picture of me. Yeah, look at her. Yes, because she'll get VIP. She family. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. To the Silvas and the Tylers.
period. And
Shout out to
of
them.
course, I have so many households that I could drop in if I would go to a state. I literally can probably go to so many states because so many people have adopted me as the whoever, auntie, sister,
Yeah. So
blogger, whatever.
and
One
yeah.
day,
So
one
and
day.
seeing that I'm trying to get back to DC, yeah, they will. I'm definitely looking to. I need to know when the premiere date is. Once I get the premiere date, I'll be able to figure out where the premiere party and all that stuff is. And I just need to send about 2 text messages, 3 text messages, and I'll be able to get that
Hmm.
information.
And so, look, I also told you to keep. I'll keep y'all posted about the second one. For I would love the panel to meet up for the Dallas. That would
Yes.
be
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
So I'm gonna
yeah,
keep
yeah,
y'all posted.
yeah.
'Cause your mama gonna want to be involved. So I'm gonna keep everybody posted so that if we could be, oh, that'd be so nice. Plus, the party gonna
Y-
probably be super lit.
Well, I don't think that the whole panel will be able to make it,
Oh,
but
I know.
I'm dang, I can't say that because we all heavy hitters, but
Right.
the ones that are able. That's all I can for now. Because I
Well,
will come. I will come to Dallas for the premiere for Ready to Love.
oh yeah, yeah. That was I mean, Texas is y'all second, career anyway. So yeah, of course, I think y'all to come down for Texas. That would be everything.
As long
Everybody
listen,
dressed
listen,
up.
I have no problem with coming to Texas as long as you gonna put some ribs and a couple of links on the grill. I'll make
Well,
the
right
potato
now,
salad and
girl,
some
hold
baked
on,
beans or
mama.
something.
There is
But
a there is a ban because the temperatures gets well. You already know how the temperatures get here. We get the triple digits here. Girl, they have banned us from barbecuing for afraid of a fire. Louisiana is on fire right now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, I had to cancel my birthday trip to New Orleans behind it. Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah. They are. They sent us an email in regards to our flights. They may be delayed. I mean, even though my birthday is in 2.5 weeks
Hmm.
ish, they were saying that there will be flight delays flying out of MSY because of the fires.
It's actually very scary. Because when I
And
was
yes,
saying, well, it's
Phil,
because yeah,
the DC,
Hawaii.
yes. Okay, so let me tell you something. You know how pissed I be, and I am so sorry that Hawaii is going through what Hawaii is going through. But do you know that I would be a pissed bitch if I was going to Hawaii for my birthday and then had to cancel
Mm-hmm.
Hawaii? I can cancel New Orleans because I've been to New Orleans and that's like my second favorite city. Football season's about to start, so I know that I'll be in New Orleans during football season. I'll be okay. But getting to Hawaii is a lot. It was a lot for us to get to Hawaii from LA. That
Damn.
was a 6 hour flight from LA
Ooh, I gotta cut
to
my money. I'm trying to go to, cause Beyonce coming to Arlington, so I'm trying to. Girl, I don't know how I just don't be able to do all of it. She's coming in September. So
yes.
I tried.
So
I tr-
well, the goal, the plan for me to the reason why we were going to New Orleans was so that I could see Beyonce her last show. Her because her last show was in New Orleans.
oh,
And I had bought a ticket here in LA because her show is next weekend, but some stuff popped up, so I ended up selling my ticket. But I was like, well, we going to New Orleans for my birthday. I can be able to see her last show there. And then we got the information about
right.
traveling to and from New Orleans at this time, flights heavy, like heavy long lines through TSA. At this point in time, pre-check don't matter. So yeah.
I have about the tickets. They're 271, and the Arlington Stadium. I want to get them, but I'm like, oh my
So
god.
let me tell you this. This is what you do. Because I've done this a couple times for NFL games and it worked. So wait until the morning of, and then go and look, because when the Atlanta Falcons came to LA, I had all my friends and stuff was here, but I didn't have a ticket to the game. 8 o'clock in the morning, because it was a later game. So they played at like 1 o'clock. So at like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, I got up, got dressed or whatever, went on the Game Time app, purchased my ticket. My VIP ticket was like 170 versus when I first looked at the ticket and it was $400. And
You
I
think they'll
sat
be? But this is Beyonce, girl.
same thing, because I'm seeing I look at the Game Time app every day for Beyonce, and every day the tickets go down. And we talking about, I know that Jerry Jones put a lot of finances
You
into
know he did.
AT&T, but we talking about SoFi Stadium where this is a cashless cashless stadium. They don't even take cash. So I think that you'll be okay with getting the ticket the same day.
If I could get the same day, that'll be everything.
Yeah, same day. And I'm assuming that she's in Dallas at least 2 nights. So pick a night, because she's doing her birthday show here in LA.
Okay. I need to uh I need to make sure I take off for that day. I need to work on it this weekend. Make sure I take off for that day because it's in September, so I need to really go ahead and take off for it. And then I'm just gonna, because I really want to go. Oh my god, I was screaming the entire time, and I really
Yes.
want to see Blue.
Oh, and to answer Field, I mean to respond to Field, yes, the DC cast is definitely going off on Twitter, especially my girl
All day,
Ashley. Yes,
all
Ash,
day.
Ashley considered. What is she? She compared the editing to a Tubi movie, and I fell
Girl,
off the
I died. I was
because listen,
like,
I love me some Tubi. Well, I love me some
I don't
Tubi.
watch that
So,
too, but child.
oh no, you got listen. You All I'm gonna say is you gonna watch one movie, one little ghetto Tubi movie, and you're gonna be addicted.
What?
Yes, one little ghetto Tubi movie, and
I
that's
don't know
gonna
how
be.
everybody is so into these Tubi movies. I just don't get it.
It's
It just
so
looks.
get.
It
It's
reminds
they
me of
are
African movies.
Yeah, they so ghetto. It's so ghetto, but they are so good. Some of them be having a little plot twist. And shout out to little Erica Mena, even though she in jail right now. She got her little Tubi. She doing all right on Tubi right now.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, with her stupid ass, a mom and old shit girls to that. And what they were fighting for anyway? Do we know why? Was it a big scene? What happened?
You said what?
What were they fighting for? When they went off a tangent as usual, what were they
So
fighting for?
I don't know. So I looked on I was watching the clip on I don't because you know me, I don't do the shade room and you know I don't do TMZ. So I would look at all of my celebrity gossip on Hollywood Unlocked because they feel like they're the most accurate.
Hmm.
Um and it looked like from what I seen at the beginning, there was a drink being thrown and then there was punches being thrown. But I don't know who they the one thing that I don't know who that they were fighting.
It's gonna be on the scene. I might catch up. I know the Love Hip Hop Miami is on. I might watch that tonight because I'm on strike from Big Brother until they get to another HOH. I'm irritated with them, and I'm working on other stuff anyway. But just gonna do the challenge tonight. I might watch it. Oh, I'm going to
Yeah,
my
so
I'm going. I got invited to a private party tomorrow, Tuesday night with MTV, so I'm excited about that too. Yep.
oh, okay, so and I seen your message. So how I got that brand ambassador partnership, well, paid partnership, I can say now, was last year I did a photo shoot and a demo with them at one of their locations here in LA. And that was
Ah,
that. And so then this year, the regional manager reached out to me again. However, this time it's going to be 3 photo shoots over 6 months and it will be a lot more paid sponsorship. So my call was yesterday, and it was about 20 minutes. And this
don't
week
say it,
they'll,
but that's okay. I thought you
but
didn't say
this
how much
week,
it was.
no, 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 no. I'm not gonna say that. But this week they're gonna set up my hair, makeup, and
Look at
my
you.
date for my first photo shoot, and then I'll go into the store closest to my house, pick out the items that I want to do the photo shoot in, and then I'll do the photo shoot in the store.
And see, you're gonna probably get more sponsorships because of this.
So yeah, my uncle said that I need to get my. He's like, well, now that you got this one, then you shouldn't have no problem with getting your sponsorship with Savage Fenty because I wear a lot of Savage Fenty. If y'all don't know, but he was like,
Do
you
you be
shouldn't
tagging
have.
them in?
One post I did, well, actually 2 posts I did, but they weren't like good quality pictures, so I could understand why the end it was like one fresh off the airplane and I was looking like tore up. But
But
I was
I'm
because I
saying
was,
you need to be tagging them. You need to be tagging them every time, Lee.
but yes. So now that I've got in, and I need to do my Savage Fenty haul because I got another big package. Like I did another big package with them, and my Shein haul because I got a whole bunch of stuff from them too. But he said I shouldn't have any more. I shouldn't have any issue with getting any paid sponsorships with those brands now or those big brands now because I got this one. But I want to wait until my first prints come out that I can post and tag and like I hired a photographer like a person to get my own stuff.
Oh,
Not so
okay,
I
I
don't have
got
to
you.
wait. I don't have to wait until they give me the prints or wait
Hmm.
until I'm walking in the mall and then I see my picture
Right,
in the mall.
I got you.
Um,
Have
but
your
yeah,
own.
so
Hmm.
and then I can do like a little reel and post that and then, get my little shit.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's how I got it because I did something and it was like I only did one set with them, like one lingerie set with them, and I didn't even do it in the store. They came to my hotel room and did it. And that,
Ooh, see, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I so enjoyed doing a lot with my niece. It's been a long time since me and her. Y'all don't know that me and her be at the kitty table cutting up in the corner of the table be cutting my piano most of the time. We always cutting up in the background while the adults are talking constantly. I love it. When Christine's there, I know I'm gonna get off track. I'm gonna have the conversation because I'm so busy, doing the noises and all the things for Lee and stuff. So he be
But I
just over
catch
there
it.
glad.
I do. I
You
do. I
do
do.
every time. I swear. They be just going, and he be like, Kamisha.
And I be catching it with the punchlines. I be having the punchlines. But yeah, so that's how I got the that's how I got that. And so I'm
I
kind
am
of
so proud of
working.
her.
I'm working on getting some other ones. Maybe get some like local LA ones. But that was my first one. But I knew that would like I've been working on that for like 4 months.
Well, I'm proud of you. Okay. So make sure you guys please go and check her out. She's gonna have something going on very, very soon. Follow her Instagram. Say your Instagram name, Mama.
It's at Alicia Allure.
Okay. So I want to replay. Go and follow her. Y'all know Lee with the T. Okay. It's everything to us. She's the little sister, niece, and baby of all of us crazy aunties that she has. And plus her mama, which I miss. I haven't seen her and talked to her forever. Ready to call her.
So
But
I don't. Well, she probably. Well, maybe she'll maybe back for RTL next week. We ain't got
yeah.
love and marriage no more. So I'm assuming that RTL DC will be back by like October ish. That's
That's what I was thinking.
my time estimate because then they give us a couple of weeks
Right.
of no nothing on Saturday and then they come back. I'm trying to remember when the first one came out.
What you talking about? Red to Love or Love is Better GC?
Love and Marriage DC. It was in May. So
Remember
let me
everything.
see.
Remember everything. All been off on their timing because they're like I said, and I was telling the truth. Red to Love was supposed to be come on a month before. Remember, they was a month behind. So everything is off as far as these shows for whatever reason. Strike, I don't know. So we're at episode 8 of Red to Love. We only got a few episodes that we have the reunion. So we're about to be done with this season very soon, and then we'll have the second season.
Yeah, so I think okay, so let me see. When we did the review for Love and Marriage DC, the first season, it was in May,
Hmm.
I think. Let me go to my hold on, let me go to my camera log. May of
Yeah, I think you might
2020,
be right.
May of 2023, because it was right before. Okay, hold on. May of 2023. I'm scrolling. Yes, it was actually the first night of the premiere was May 13th. That was the first night of the weekend because it was a weekend full of stuff.
Oh
So
wow.
May 13th was the first. That was the first night because there was a weekend. Yeah, it was a weekend full of stuff that I do remember.
Mm-mm.
So I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. And then the second part of the season, it was October, November ish.
Okay. Well, we'll have to see. We look probably at Halloween. We're gonna have a big gap in between. It's gonna be crazy because we got Rich Love Part Two coming, and they're gonna rush that. And so you got Rich Love Part Two, got Love Marriage DC. Ah, girl. And then we got Bill. Well, we haven't done Bill Clinton in a long time, but I'm gonna cover that reunion. I'm covering the reunion. This is gonna be a mess, and I still gotta do one review.
Oh,
So,
yeah. I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna expect for the Love and Marriage DC to come out. I'm expecting for the Love and Marriage DC to come out about that time. I'm gonna say October. I'll probably what I'll do is because I'm gonna see Jamie and them at the end of the month, at the end of September, or whatever when I go home for my birthday. So I'll definitely set up a well we're some me and some of the other Ready to Love people we are doing a birthday they're doing a birthday dinner for me. So I'll make sure I invite them um and get some information on what is what.
who
Actually,
mind going down to
let's
DC
actually actually
with
let's close
y'all?
this live so I can talk a little bit more freely backstage. I got more to
Okay,
say, but I can't.
okay. Bye, y'all.